it's Joni from SimpleLivingMama.com, and today I wanted to do a quick review of My Father's World Kindergarten. We got finished a few weeks ago. I have posted extensively about our journey through My Father's World Kindergarten. I have tried to document every unit as best that I could, and I'll leave a link down below if you're interested in seeing my post about what we did throughout the year. But I wanted to do kind of like a quick wrap up and just let you know how we enjoyed it, you know, what are the pros and cons of this curriculum. So, let's get started. So here I am holding the teacher's manual. This is My Father's World Kindergarten. It's called God's Creation from A to Z. And one of the reasons that I chose this curriculum in particular is because it is open and go. You get this teacher's manual. It tells you every single thing that you need to do. Word for word, basically. If you're a new homeschooling mom like I was, you don't really know what you're doing, it's great to get you started. The curriculum came with the teacher's manual, it came with alphabet flashcards, it came with the student worksheets. We got the deluxe package, so we got a classical musical CD, we got an ant farm, we got a butterfly garden, which we're doing right now because it was cold when we did a butterfly unit. I'm probably forgetting some things, but it came with a lot of stuff. It's a complete curriculum. So when you get started, it tells you everything you need to gather up, any extra supplies that you need, and before you actually start the units, you do a creation unit, which lasts 10 days, and you learn about the 7 days of creation, and we had a lot of fun with that. I started this curriculum when my son was 4 and a half, and we ended up going almost 2 years with this curriculum because we had so many breaks, new baby, the pregnancy for him, my husband came home from deployment during that time, that we just had a lot going on. So it took us a long time. It took us a long time to get through the curriculum. For every unit, you teach your child about something, about a letter, and something from creation that starts with that letter. And you also learn the letter sound, which is the main thing. You focus on learning the calendar, shapes, patterns, the numbers, what was yesterday, what was today, what is tomorrow going to be. You have a 100 chart that you use. There's a poem or a song in most every unit that you teach your child. And there's also, you read aloud to your child every day, but there are specific books for book time that you do at the end of the unit with specialized activities that you can do with that book. So, for instance, Y is for Yellow, the last unit that we did, our book time book was Brown Bear, what do you see? One of the other reasons why I chose this curriculum was because of the biblical concepts. And each unit teaches a new biblical concept. You have words to remember flashcards, and it's important to try to get your child to remember those words to remember. And I just loved that, you know, we were learning about God, we were learning about the Bible. One of the reasons that we homeschool, you know, so it was great. And I do recommend this curriculum to anybody getting started out with homeschooling. We tend to lean towards Charlotte Mason style. I'm not 100% committed to that method, but I love it for the early years, especially the gentle approach. Charlotte Mason doesn't actually recommend starting formal lessons until a child is 6. I started really early on. My kid was 4 and a half years old, and I noticed as we progressed through the curriculum, and when he was about 5 and a half years old, things got so much easier. So you can use this curriculum as a preschool curriculum, but if I had to choose again, I would have waited until he was closer to 6 when he would have actually been in kindergarten to start this curriculum, because there was a world of difference. That being said, I did add a few things. One of the things that I added was math, and My Father's World actually does recommend adding a math workbook, like an addition or subtraction workbook in Unit 17. And that's because there's only one math worksheet per week. My son really loved math, and while yes, we do math in our everyday, you know, like when we're cooking in the kitchen or anything like that, we use math, you know, every day, but he wanted something, you know, something he could sit down and do. So that is why I chose to use Singapore Math, Essential Math. We started with Book B. He's still working through it, even though we're done with the curriculum. We're going slow. I'm not pushing him through it. I know we're going to get plenty of math in first grade. So it's just something extra that he really enjoys. And we also do some math computer programs like IXL Math, and right now he's trying out CTC Math. So we're getting plenty of extra math. I felt like the handwriting was kind of lax as well in the curriculum. So I added this, which is just a kindergarten handwriting tablet that I got at the Dollar Tree for $1. And I had him practice writing his first name and his last name. I had him practice writing his address, practice writing the date. So right now, as we get ready to transition from kindergarten to first grade, it is May right now, and we won't start first grade until August probably. I'm having him use a reason for handwriting, and I just love it because he's practicing writing scriptures. And we are doing manuscripts, and I don't remember which book it is. I think it's the very first book, recommended for first grade, I think. But anyway, that's what we're using right now. The reading in My Father's World Kindergarten, the whole focus is to get your child reading consonant, vowel, consonant words. And they're learning how to sound out the words. So they're learning how to sound out the words and blend the sounds together. And they do that. There's a blend ladder chart, blend ladder page that they use. And we use textured letters with that. This all came with the curriculum. My son knows all of the sounds that the letters make, but he's still having a little bit of trouble blending the sounds together. And what I'm doing with him right now, baby's got my hair. What I'm doing with him right now is using Explode the Code, because I really want to, you know, try something else, see if I can get him sounding out those words on his own. He's got some words memorized, like cat, that's one of his favorite words, but he's still having trouble just sounding those words out. And even though we've gone through the curriculum, each day of the week there are, let's see, I'm going to look in the teacher's manual real quick so I can refresh my memory here. Each day of the week there are different reading activities for them to do, and it's the same for each day of the unit. And we did most of those. Some of them got kind of tedious, and I would drop some of them off and not necessarily do all of the activities. But for the most part, we did do everything, and he is still kind of struggling. And that might just be, it's going to take him a little while for him to, you know, for that to click, for him to learn how to blend that stuff together. You know, I don't know. I can't 100% blame it on the curriculum that he's still having a little bit of trouble with that. But we're working on it, and hopefully before he starts first grade, I can get him at least closer to sounding out those words and blending them together, because we are sticking with My Father's World for first grade, which we got our box a couple months ago, and I did a quick video unboxing it to show you guys what we got in that package, because that was exciting for me. So yeah, I really love My Father's World. I can't say enough good things about it. We're having a lot of fun homeschooling with it, and you know, we've added a few things, took some things out, but all in all, we've had a great time with it. And like I said, right now we are doing the butterfly garden, and it's been a lot of fun to do that. My kids go in there and they look in there to see if they've hatched out of the chrysalis yet, and you know, it would have been awesome if it wasn't winter when we did the butterfly unit, but since it was winter, we decided to wait until spring to get our caterpillars. And I'll probably do a video, maybe of them hatching, but definitely when we release them. So stay tuned for that. Hope you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye. So we are downstairs in our school room, and I just wanted to show you our badge wall and our little words to remember card poster for My Father's World Kindergarten. I just used an old blue poster, and each week that we looked at our card and learned our words to remember, we just taped it onto the poster. As you can see, my son drew on it. He made crosses on it. All of the badges that we did, I put up above the poster. Some of them are the size that the patterns originally came with, and some of them we made bigger. But we had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun, and I think that this turned out really cute. Gonna be kind of sad to take it down, but